Hello, everyone. Glad to have you with me. CK2 Much here, back at it again with King Robb, the Bloodhound of the North. And before we get started, guys, please remember to like and subscribe. Your support really helps me to keep on going. If you want to go one step further, you can also head over to my new Patreon, which I have started after much request, and you can support me there as well. But of course, I am very happy to make this content, so you should feel no obligation. But all right, so here we are. Last week, we got to the point where we could actually reform the old god religion after we were able to take the Fist of the First Men. And I let you guys know what I was thinking. I heard some of your comments, and I think I have decided on this. So to start with, I'm not gonna go for the God Emperor title. Obviously, any rational person, if they had the chance to become a God Emperor, would do it. But I don't think Robb is quite that proud or delusional. He is proud and authoritative, but I just don't think he would do it. But I think we'll do the next best thing, and we will create a temporal leadership. So I won't declare myself a god necessarily, but I will be the leader of this new religion. Um, and as we have seen, the North is constantly falling victim to outside invasions from the South and from our own vassals in the North and the Riverlands. So I think it is time for us to maybe not proselytize, but you could think of it as reclaim the old lands. So we need to make our subjects turn away from the faith of the Seven and embrace the old gods. And we need to reclaim Westeros for the old gods, or as much as we can. And because of that, I think animism, or being animistic, fits in. Spirits and magic are all around us, hiding in every tree, under every river, flying above our heads, beneath the very earth we walk on. That sounds very old godsy. Plus, we get a morale boost on our counties, and we get some cool rites of passage. Another one will be unrelenting. You know, the North and the old god worshippers were able to hold on against the onslaughts of invasions. So I think this is very fitting. So we will ignore defensive attrition, and we will have better offensive capabilities. So I think this is a good mix for a new old gods religion. You know, I can't please everyone, but I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. So let's go ahead and click that reform button. All right, so we have a couple of new titles as well. Yeah, a couple of new priesthoods, I suppose. Okay, so let's get through these. Oh, okay. So the ancient old gods religion has attained great power. Rather than abandoning the old ways, High Priest, ooh, I don't like that name. High Priest Robb Stark and the most powerful priest have decided to reform the old gods' faith in order to ensure the spread of the worship of the gods to the four corners of the world. Maybe not the world, but to Westeros. Firmly under the leadership of Robb Stark, we will not abandon our traditions. All right, so this event could mark the beginning of a new era of religious transformation. So for the gods. All right, so let's take a look at this. I do not like that name, High Priest. I think I'm going to change that. The old gods faithful. Okay. I think I'm definitely going to change this name. Let me know if you guys can think of it. Maybe something about the Godswood, Gardener of the Godswood, God's Eye, something like that. I'll brainstorm. If you guys have any ideas for what I can rename this title, let me know. I don't think I can change his title of High Priest, but I might be wrong about that. Maybe I can go into the game and change it. So I will think about that. But yeah, here we are. Let's see who we can appoint as our priest. So we have Andrew, and he is on our side. I'm going to give him a little bit of money, and maybe I can also build a new temple. So we have the Godswood of Winterwood. which I suppose is kind of our holiest seat, I suppose. There's no Godswood in the Godswood? Oh, there's a large Godswood. Okay, well, maybe I could build that up later. But okay, yeah, so let's see. Who decided to convert? Alright, we still have old gods. And of course, down here we have mostly Faith of the Seven. Well, let's go ahead and we will focus on consolidating what we already have. We'll begin converting this. Okay. And yeah, in the last couple episodes, we've been dealing with a couple of external wars. We have a new king on the Iron Throne, who is going through a small independence league. With the Reach. So the Reach might actually be able to break away, which would be wonderful, of course. We could take advantage of this, actually. We have more men than him. If we attacked him, that might trigger a Mega War event. This could be a good time to attack him. The question is, for what? I have a couple of options, like, I can claim Dorne, for example. I could also claim the Iron Island, or the Iron Throne for Aegon. He is married to my daughter now. But maybe I would wait and see if they got pregnant. I'm gonna wait. I don't think we are in any rush to go marching south. Plus, we do have Harold Aaron, who is raising men to come and take the Vale from me. I'm convinced that the fourth Vale revolt was a premature plot to put Harold Aaron back on the throne. And it got triggered a little bit too quickly. But okay, and I wonder if we can maybe now declare some holy wars on these guys. No, that's kind of dumb. Holy wars on our neighbors. Weird. So we're like offensive, but we can't declare holy wars. A little straight. Oh, let me slow that down a little bit. 5 is a bit much. Yeah, let's put it down on 2 for a second. Let's take a look here. So, we can raid for loot, but we still can't declare holy wars. That's kind of stupid, but okay. So 2 people got eloped. A Glover married a Frey. I guess I can accept this marriage. It's not really up to me. Glover and a Frey is not a terrible match, to be honest. Or should I attack them? Could be a good time to do this. Yeah, he's winning as of now, and if I go in there, I think I would definitely have a good chance of winning. Alright, what are my options here? If I put Aegon on the throne, he would be forever grateful, but I am nervous about having a Dragon Rider on the throne. Maybe we should do it, I don't know. Gendry has a claim on Storm's End. Does he also have a claim on Stormlands? Or just Storm's End? Could also go for Dorne. That could be interesting. Do I have any titles that I can give away? Make that happen? I could give the Fist of the First Men away to one of them, and then scoop up. But what would I want with Dorne? It's so far away. Honestly, the best thing would be to just destroy this, but... Okay. So when I say Old Gods Reconquest of Westeros, I'm still probably only going to play as Robb. So if Robb dies, I might stop playing at that point. Maybe I would keep going, we'll see. But I'm mostly concerned with converting what we already have. So the North, the Riverlands, and the Vale. If I can go any farther than that, that would be great, obviously. Maybe, can I make Aegon possibly convert to our religion? Then maybe I would feel better about putting him on the throne. Yeah, there's no option. Yeah, he hasn't accepted this. It doesn't. I don't know if I have that ability to request that he do that. But okay, well. All right, so Alice is still not pregnant, but maybe once they have a kid, I would feel better about it. But honestly, this is the best opportunity, though, for me to declare war on him. But, you know, even if he loses, it's still going to be a good option because the Reach will be independent, so really no rush. But maybe I could pick up these guys. Oh, but he's the leader of this rebellion. So I'm not sure if we could pick anything up. We do have someone with a claim. But you know, let's wait for now. I expect this 5th Vale revolt to actually be kind of a threat. Should be happening in a couple of months. You know, if the Vale, if anything can be expected from the Vale, it's trouble. At least in this game. And honestly, if the Riverlands hadn't revolted and the Iron Throne hadn't attacked, I would have cleaned house in the Vale, but I missed my opportunity. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it next time. Okay. Well, I guess I need a new hand of king. I can go ahead and put maybe Walder Frey could be a good one here, or the priest from the Fist of the First Men. Maybe him. Kind of a symbolic gesture. Okay, so the Iron Bank. Oh no, or some bank. Says that my bannerman owes some money. It's just 21 gold, so I can pay that for him. No biggie. And I'll speed that up a little bit. Interesting. So Ursula Corbray is trying to get her hands on the Veil as well. Everyone wants it. Maybe I should just destroy it. Can I get her to end her plot? No. Can I imprison her for not ending her plot? No one will object. Okay, I could try it. 52% chance. We have evidence that she's in the plot. I could try it, but I'm really so fatigued. I'm gonna wait and see how this thing shakes out with Harold. If he doesn't come, then maybe I'll do it. All right, Jojen Reed. I guess I could give him a little bit of money. What is our moral authority looking like? Okay, 67. That's not terrible. Did we manage to get Harrenhal? Ah, that's right. So Harrenhal is actually held by a priest here. I would need to retract him from his vassal. Oh, recently I've noticed that Princess Arya has flu, fatigue, aches. Yeah, let's get the court physician in there. Blackwood? Guess he's been a good commander. I guess I can give him a little bit of money. Who holds Harrenhal at the moment? A Frey. Can I retract? Ah, yeah, I would have to go like all the way down, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, okay. Well, in time, maybe I can deal with that to get our moral authority up. Oof, they're quite weak. I could probably send my men over to do some raiding. That would be quite nice. I could claim Rollingford. Oh, he has a claim on Rossby. Oh, and it's like the Duchy, the High Lordship. That could be nice to pick up, to be honest. I wonder if that would make him a merchant republic. He has a claim on Rollingford. Where is that? That little Duchy and Rayonet that's like here, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm really just waiting for this revolt to hit. But alright, the Reformation did not turn out to be as exciting as I thought. I thought I would at least be able to do Holy Wars. And how is he doing in his revolt? They're winning, so that's good. No, I don't need to go to any tourneys. I think in these independence revolts, the onus to win is really on the Lord, which I guess makes sense. The longer they can claim that they're independent, the more embarrassing it looks for them. Yeah, every month it just ticks along. I wonder if there's anyone that I could get from the Westerlands who has a claim. Probably. I don't know if I would want it for my realm, but I would love to maybe make it independent. Yeah, we get a couple of people with strong claims here. Anyone who, yeah, let's see, Lucian. He has a strong claim. That's interesting. That's interesting. Could I get him to come to? Is he already at my court? No. Okay. Why can't I invite him? Ah, because of his spouse. What if I got her to come? He would say no. Does she also have a claim? She does have a claim. I wonder why wouldn't she come? Is it because I'm a heretic? Base reluctant, so maybe if I sent her a little bit of money, she would come? No, still no. Okay, but we did get a claim on Pike. So that's good. Okay, I could go ahead and press that claim. But we'll see. Maybe I can get one more island and kind of justify that a little bit more. It's 3 places, yeah? Pike, Lordsport, and Ironholt. Alright, if I can get my hands on Ironholt as well, then that would maybe make it a little bit more worth it. We'd have one of the Iron Islands. And that would be a nice extension from the crag over there. Okay, but I think he's... Oh, yeah, looks like they took King's Landing, so he's probably about to win any minute now, huh? Yep, 100%. So they managed to do it. Okay, we got a new reinforcement rate. That's great. Okay, well, good for them. I'm not sure when they're actually going to make peace. Probably any minute now, I'm assuming. Okay, now I know why the speed was so high. Yeah, I am working on getting a better screen capturing software. OBS is taking up a lot of my RAM. Not really sure why. It didn't used to do that, but that's why it's so slow when I record and play. When I play, it's not this slow. You gotta believe me. But when I'm recording, for some reason, it really slows down. Didn't used to do that, maybe in the late game it would do that, but not the whole time. Yeah. Don't inform me of melees. I am above that now. I am a high priest, or a high king, I guess you could say. Okay, so it's done? Yeah? Look at that. So the reach has broken free. Good for them. Yeah, so he's a king again. I wonder if I could put my daughter on the throne? I guess not. But she will get a claim when he dies, so it's definitely an interesting opportunity there. Yeah, it could be that my son Rickon sits on Highgarden one day. Okay, Barthican wants to duel my son Brynden. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do that. So my son is the kind of de facto ruler of the Vale, although, well, that's the way I'm kind of trying to set him up. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna have a king in the Vale in a long time. Okay, so what happened to Harold? He did not. It did not trigger. I think there's an error with these adventure events because they never seem to trigger. Like they're coming and coming, but then they never actually do. All right, what happened to Harold? Did he die? He's not dead. Uh, all right, he is fighting in Old Volantis. I wonder if because he got made a commander that happened. I don't know. But that's like the third or fourth event that didn't fire. So all right. So in that case, I guess we can go ahead and try to imprison her, since we have an excuse. Ah, okay. I guess my ass's belly to imprison her went away. Okay, well that's too bad. Are any of the other... Okay. Royce could be a good option. Oh yeah, wait a minute. It looks like he has broken free. Yeah, because I gave it to them. Ah, and then they went ahead. Okay. So the Royces, I put them under the Waynwood because of their treachery. And he has escaped this vassal, this new order. And he's also plotting against me. So it says that he would accept revocation. So I would lose some prestige. But no one would object since he's a traitor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. It says that he will accept that. And I might also try take his other title, but let's see. Probably won't accept that. Oh, yeah, okay, but that would piss them off. Okay. So now I think I will maybe first I will give this over to him. So I will grant him the title of the High Lordship of Runestone once again. And now that he's under him, I will go ahead and try to prison him. Hopefully this won't trigger another revolt. Nope. Alright, we got him. Okay, so let's go ahead and put him on trial. And I'm going to be looking for some other Valemen to imprison. What about you? Are you involved in a plot? Yeah, him as well. He is also involved in a plot. And since he's a traitor, they won't object. Let him rot for now. Okay, so Lord Orson Royce has demanded a trial before the court, and my priest will make sure that it goes off without a hitch and that justice is served. All right. Oh, okay, so unfortunately his argument was so boring people almost fell asleep. That's not good. Innocent. Well, I guess, am I just still? I'm not just, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Robb would be so tyrannical. But I guess we'll have to release him. I guess he's already kind of been punished. But in that case, we're going to need a new Hand of the King, possibly someone with better diplomacy. Someone with a good balance between the two, I would say. I'll give it to Desmond, just because I am going to need him in a minute. Put this guy on trial. Alright, so he has accepted that revocation. Let me see if I can also revoke her title. So it's possible that I won't be able to. Okay, no, they won't accept that. Okay, so I guess my Casus Belli has expired on her. Okay, can I imprison him still? No. Okay, so it's not not justified, unfortunately. Well, I could go ahead and give that to Mr. Wainwood. He's our ally in the region. Although we could maybe give it to someone else. Although they are not very friendly either. Also, then I will give this over to Mr. Wainwood. Try to make him kind of our main ally in the area. He was the only one who didn't rebel. Probably because we were fighting at his expense. Or not his expense, his benefit. Okay. What about you? Have you been up to no good? No. Okay, so we don't have anything on him. Although it says he's leader of a plot, so no one will object. Okay, well, any excuse to get this guy behind bars. Damn. Alright, so once again we have a 5th revolt in the Vale. But we... Okay, and we have... Yeah. Other vassals fighting against us as well. Well, that's okay. We can use this opportunity to clean house. Hopefully the Trident will join in with us. But okay, guys, so you could argue that that was my own making, but I was just kind of looking for excuses to, improve my situation here. To prevent revolts, but it looks like I've made one happen. So, okay, I think that I'm going to consider this, assuming that things in the Trident don't get out of control, this is going to be the end game for the Vale. No more Valemen, maybe Mr. Wainwood, but that'll be it. I'm getting rid of all of them if I'm able to. So join me in the next one, guys, while we deal with the 5th revolt in the Vale.